I do try to get involved at home with the charities, and in particular Cystic Fibrosis. And I've been the campaign chairman. And an event occurred which really surpasses all of the sports thrills that I've had. In our ballpark, in our booth, frequently we go through the entire season without a foul ball coming into the booth. It either hits the screen or goes up above, and if it just misses the screen and comes into the booth, you don't want to try to catch it because it is really moving. It was straight A night at the ballpark, meaning the kids had some free tickets. And I got a note that there was a family outside that wanted to come in and visit the booth and perhaps stay there, because the straight A tickets were up in the upper deck, and the little girl was the straight A winner. She was there with her mother and father and a little kid by the name of Lance, who was a CF victim. Fortunately, the booth was empty, and Mr. Rorty, who's the boss, sometimes comes into the booth and can't get into the booth, because we like to share that joy with a lot of people. They came in. The engineer was seated to my left. I believe it was Tom Barton, who's in the audience here. And then I sat to the engineer's right. Mike Shannon and Bob Starr were the other announcers. Behind me, there were 5 steps to the upper level of the booth. 2 seats over my left shoulder, 2 over my right. Mother and the daughter sat to my left. The father and his son with his little oxygen tank sat to my right. It was T-shirt night at the ballpark, and we had emptied a box of T-shirts in the booth. The empty box was sitting in front of the father, his son to his left. A foul ball was hit. It was headed for the booth to my right. The ball hit the guy wire, ricocheted into our booth, hit the cardboard box, and rolled and stopped in front of Lance. It probably was the only ball he ever caught in his life. He grabbed it and enjoyed the most thrilling moment of his short life. He died shortly thereafter. Whenever I go to the ballpark, whenever we have the opportunity to let someone share our joy of doing a very enjoyable job, that is broadcasting, I never hesitate to share the moment. Never. And it's still going on, and that's the beauty of it. A while back, my wife asked me, what would I say if I met the Lord? And I told her that I would say and ask, why have you been so good to me? Thank you.